Hello there, my name is Caitlin. I wanted to make this video to share the course components for you for our remote Chem 109 course at UCSC. I'm coming at you from my home office in my bathrobe. It's a Saturday and I said I wouldn't work at all this weekend, but my brain is buzzing with lots of ideas and it's going to take me some time to set up all this stuff, but I wanted to touch base with you all and let you know what I have in mind. So first, I'm going to share my computer screen with you and show you some stuff. We're going to go to our Canvas course. Actually, first I want to show you on the home screen. We have a few links here. This link here is going to be where you go each day to lecture. So you can do this from Canvas, but I've also added this to your Google Calendar, or I will add this to your Google Calendar. I'll invite you. So you could just, if you use GCal, you could just click this link right here, and it's like with the actual time of the lecture. So that's cool. But within Canvas, again, you can join here. The way that I do this and the way I've always done this is through a separate website. This just means it doesn't require a login, and so it'll open in a separate window. I'm just going to click over to here. This is the Chem 109 website where I have all my content. It's just easier to add it to one spot where you don't need a login. So you would click here to join lecture 1. There's some cool stuff happening, first activity, and yeah, that. Okay, so this is the first lecture template. What I will do is I will share the screen from my iPad. So I'm going to switch over to that. I'm going to join. 1 second. Here now I have shared my screen from my iPad where I can now write cool little notes, for example, about how acids donate protons and how acids accept electrons. So if you've taken my classes in recent year or two, you'll see that this is something that I've already been doing. So that part isn't changing. If you have a tablet, you can join me and do the same thing. If you don't have a tablet, no big deal. You can print out these notes and write them by hand. If you don't have a printer, you just write them by hand. All of these lectures will be webcasted. That just means that they are recorded after the fact. But during the lecture, there is an incentive to participate. We'll be using the iClicker Reef app. That's for in-class polling and participation. That obviously doesn't have a location requirement. This is going to be 10% of your grade. So luckily, this is an app, a mobile app that you can do with your laptop, your phone, or a tablet, but it's free. Actually, that's so funny. It's free. I didn't even do that on purpose. It's free right now, so we're taking advantage of that. Okay, so that's another component there. I'm gonna pause this. Here I am back at the Chem 109 homepage under modules. A few things you'll see here. There's not only a remote lecture link, something that I will set up are all of your discussion sections. So I'll get more into the details of what's happening in there. But for right now, I just want to let you know there will be a link to each one of these. We're not going to have strict requirements of which one you actually attend. However, there will be some assignments. So we'll come over here, and the assignment for this is the quiz. So I go over here to assignments there, and we go over to quizzes. Quizzes. And the blank quiz will be posted here. You'll upload your completed quiz by your enrolled section start time. Okay, so I'll post it here. You download it, do it on your tablet. If you don't have a tablet, you can print it, do it by hand, and then submit the picture as a PDF. If you don't have a printer, you write the whole thing on separate paper. So everyone's going to see the quiz it's like well ahead of time. The quizzes are always directly from homework anyway. So really, this is just us having you submit a few homework questions, and a lot of this is for feedback. The biggest thing for us is going to be arrow pushing. So we'll try and get you that feedback in a timely manner, which is great. Otherwise, you take the quiz and a whole lot of time goes by and you don't get that back until like a week later. So by making the deadline your section start time, the TAs will have the opportunity to sift through your quizzes and just look for some common mistakes, which I think will be really cool. There'll also be a discussion worksheet, so we have some other stuff to do outside of homework. Yeah. All right, so that's assignments, quizzes. We'll go back to this assignments thing. Great, so this is gonna be just like it looks, the pre-class survey. I'd love to hear from you some ideas on how to make class more interactive, the kinds of things that you'd like to see from me or in discussions. So that'll come out to you probably next week. Again, here's the quizzes stuff. The participation, like I mentioned, with iClicker Reef is 10% of your grade, so that's participating in lectures. For midterms and the final, I'm not 100% on how I'm doing this, but I think I'm going to post it like so you get like a 2-hour window or maybe more to do the exam, where you'll download it, print it, do it, or just do it by hand and then upload it. So I'm still kind of working out those kinks, but it's not exactly a take home. Like, you'll still have a time limit, but it'll be more than the regular time, because I know it takes time and effort to upload and download and all that stuff. All right, and then we get to the super fun part of this class, and this has been a course component. I always have like a 10% fun course component, and this is a project I call Leave It to the Worms, and it's a sustainability project to encourage you to be aware of what kind of trash you're producing, how you can make some changes, how you can help your community to reduce your waste, things that you can replace, and places where you can go that really encourage you to reduce your waste. So this will be changing, and again, this is not a published course, so you can't see any of this yet, but I just wanted to give you a heads up of what your course components are. Great. And as an overview of that, I did include that in an announcement, which you hopefully saw. But all of these are outlined here in this intro announcement, so you can check that out on your own free time. There's a question down there that I haven't gotten to yet. And the very last thing, one of the last things I wanted to show you here, there is a super cool app that I wanted to share with you that is available for free. It's called the Mechanisms app. I'm going to give you a little preview to that. So here we are in the Mechanisms app. I'm going to go ahead and hit play, Essentials, and I'm just going to pick one of these reactions where you get to see how these mechanisms actually work. We can drag our HBr molecule over here, for example, show how those electrons attack that hydrogen, kick those electrons onto bromine, tap there, bring those electrons back down, and that's how we show arrow pushing in terms of electron movement. You don't actually see the arrows in this, but it's a really fun app for learning mechanisms and refreshing your memories on organic structures. So I hope you have some time to play around with that. And once again, this is free. All right, well, it looks off like I pretty much crossed off my to-do list for what I wanted to show you, except for some friends. So just to make this a little more personal, for each class, I'm going to be sharing something or someone with you. And today I'm sharing our ball python, who doesn't have a name because he's a snake and he doesn't care. I'm actually not sure if it's male or female, but this is our super cool, pretty friendly albino python. It's beautiful. I want to say he's about 6 or 7 years old. It's pretty big. Last time we measured was definitely over 3 feet. But I'll probably have a reptile or a dog or something with me. Ooh, hello. For every class. So I'll just try and do these cute little personal touches. Things gonna pop through my hair. Oh, so this is me just trying to let you in on my world. And yeah, that's about it. Feel free to comment on this video. Remember, there's a pre-class survey coming out. Thank you so much for your patience. It's going to take me some time to get this set up. Okay, bye.